once read of a pastor recently who referred to church attendance as the ministry of attendance. The ministry of attendance. He went on to say that anyone that would come to the new members class where they're getting more involved in the church, and obviously one of the reasons that people do that is because they want to serve in kids ministry or they want to serve on the worship team, and so they go through the member class. And he said that when this would happen and people would say, yeah, I want to serve in this area or that, so where do I sign or whatever, especially then would he say, actually, I've got one ministry for you, and I don't want you to do any other ministry except for this one for the first 6 months at least. And they're like, well, what? Sure, what is it? The ministry of attendance. Now, what in the world does that mean? He would go on to say, I want you to come to church regularly. I want you to be a part of the gathering as consistently as possible. And you might think, well, yeah, that just sounds like pastor jargon for like, hey, we just want you to be committed first. Like, we just want you to know that we're not going to invest in you and then you're going to go fly off. No, this pastor was saying it's because he takes Hebrews 10 seriously. Let's relook at that. I'll read it to you again. Verses 24 and 25. Let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works. Let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works. Now, I think that we'd all agree that stirring one another up to love and good works, that is a great ministry. It's really discipleship at its core. So how do we do that? And that's addressed in verse 25, the very next verse. We do it by not neglecting to meet together. The most simple primary way that we are encouraging one another is by people who have the Holy Spirit, God the Father, Jesus Christ living and dwelling in them, coming together. You don't even have to try to encourage or edify someone. Just be used by the Lord, being indwelt by Him, come together and do so regularly.